So we're into the second 45. No changes at the interval from either side. Engages and forces him off the ball. Lahm promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Drogba. Rummenigge. Seedorf. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Gullit. Gullit. Drogba. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Switzerland are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, what a ball!
The attendance for this match was 71.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rabiot.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Chouameni. That has been cut short. Gently done. Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Cannavaro. And here's the chance to counter. Drogba. Gullit. Rabiot. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Gullit. Rabiot, given the lift of his goal. Mbappe! Foot in. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, what can they make of this? And it's Drogba. Just about up to 75 minutes. Gravenberg. And it's Rabiot. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Maldini. Played over towards the opposite flank. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Davids. That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution for Switzerland, number 38, number 25, Rabiot.
Good steal, he just read it.
Neymar.
Sporting showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Number 14, Frankie de Jong.
Gives it it back.
Number
Well, he just didn't have
21,
any support.
Griezmann. Number 5,
Lahm delivers.
Vinicius Junior.
Adams
Number
gets it
42.
clear. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner. Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Bellingham. Here's Tchouaméni. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Tchouaméni. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Musiala. Decent hit! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down
There will
a
be 1
treat.
minute added time.
Switzerland take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on. De Jong! And that's what you call inspired. And we're done. Sporting can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
Please take
Your
this
final thoughts,
opportunity
Jim?
to pay a visit
Sporting,
to our official
absolutely
store, where
shocking
memorabilia
here.
from today's match
Shockingly
are now
porous down
available.
the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about. A painful reminder of where standards really need to be.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. It adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has found the way through. Has a go! Oh no, what has happened here? No, it's not getting there. Lahm gets into some space. Goes in for the header! He's got away with one there.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And now the breakaway. Rummenigge. And he was quick to react. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Just eases him off the ball. He's played him through. He's beaten the last man. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Seedorf, and he's being shifted off. Tries a shot! Mighty close.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
It's a good foot in there. Foot in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's Hullet. Drogba. And that's a good ball. He's had a hit! Goal! Sporting! First blood drawn. That is so good. Such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Sport hits one! And he hits the net! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Another moment of magic. Oh, that's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Fiddles it through. Threads one in.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Hullet can get it clear. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vieira. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Rummenigge. 30 minutes gone. Davids works it forward.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Messi. And it's Gullit. Davids. Rummenigge.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Rummenigge. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Vieira is fouled. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Seedorf. Distributed tidily. Rummenigge stood up well to him there.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Inzaghi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Davids. Drogba. Sporting looking to pass their way through. Gullit. Now it's Inzaghi. Vieira. Rummenigge. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Sporting head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. He gets big! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear!
Sporting clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Sporting take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Rummenigge. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Vieira. It's Roberto Carlos. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Rummenigge.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Lam. Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. Davids. Well, that pass isn't the best. Maldini. Chance here to counter. He's under a lot of pressure there. Cafu. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, good read.
That was well played. well stopped.
Maldini. That's good running with the ball. Interesting ball. Davids.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Rummenigge. That's been cut out, well played. Messi. Pull it.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Cafu. Bellingham.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Pull it. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge. Drogba has created one goal already. And the pass is intercepted. Cafu. Germany do have a chance to counter here. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, given away. And it's Hullet. Drogba. Oh, that's shapes to shoot. Pinches it off him. Drogba. And he's onside. Drogba! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Sporting with the corner. They're first. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Has a look and plays it forward. Pull it.
This is the time you need that pace.
Del Piero. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's Basho! And that has been clubbed away. Davids. And that's been intercepted. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Vieira! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Header! Cleared without complication. Sporting have the chance to go the other way. Seedorf. Davids. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's away. Cannavaro. Oh, the ball's gone astray. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Good running, strong and purposeful. Played back in. Gilberto Silva strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker. Easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed, because he always had that pace in his game. And remember his aerial strength too. He was very, very good heading a football.
And it's Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cannavaro producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's lofted through here. Rummenigge. Lahm. Out of play for a throw. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Turns and goes back. That is a great ball. Davids. And it's Lahm. Rijkaard clears. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rummenigge. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's had it taken off him. Sporting with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's gone searching crossfield. And it's hoisted clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. Seedorf.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gilberto Silva. And it's Seedorf. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Rummenigge, and he's being shifted off it.
This is the time you need that pace.
Rummenigge powering forward here. And it's Van Basten. Seedorf. To Bale. And Adams. Moved on forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception. Davids. Rummenigge. Hullet. Oh, good-looking ball. Koundé, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's a sharp pass. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Gilberto Silva. And here's Shevchenko. Rummenigge. And here's Van Basten. Davids, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Rummenigge. Davids. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Davids really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Bale.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Hullet. Bale. And the shot! Superb goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that and not...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Davids. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's their second corner of the game. Can he put it away? No mistake. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Davids is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent
Chance! He has done it! Into the lead once more. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He's got away. Great defending, strong and determined.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's Van Basten. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tries to dink it in. Well, they can break here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge. Gilberto Silva does really well to win the ball there.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Just eases him off the ball. Vietnam are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
That's an excellent interception.
Sporting really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And the counter is on. Looking for options for movement. He's onside. Very nicely done. Seedorf. That's very neat. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball. Looking for the run. Shot at goal! So to play, and it is a goal kick.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 4.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Uma substituição.
Drogba has been caught there, it's a foul. There's a quick free kick. Sporting are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick. Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Chouameni, Sporting looking to pass their way through. Seedorf. And here's Messi.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
2 minutos de compensação.
Messi. Azar. Nicely aimed pass. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. And we're done. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Sporting, absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited and
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And already we're underway here. Hullet. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, nicely intercepted. Owen is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's certainly onside. And the shot! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Sporting penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
And here's Owen. Belling and the shot! He has done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you peg back again.
Now it's Hullet. Chouameni. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Hullet. Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Rummenigge. No way through, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. Now the finish! Goal! Sporting! And they get themselves in front! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Sporting take the lead. And the counter is on. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Makaleli. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Beckenbauer clears it away. Sporting with the corner, there first. Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Belletti. And it's played forward. Kimmich. Aimed beyond the defence. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, it's Owen. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge played out to the left flank. Great chance! This time, surely! This is their second corner of the game. Speculative strike. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Kimmich. Sporting heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. That's really nicely played. Mbappe. And here shapes to shoot! Davids. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he latch on to this? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bellingham. Owen! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Gullit with the clearance. Mbappe! Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
This is the time you need that pace.
Driving forward. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Sporting have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here. Owen! Rafael Leao. No way. Mbappe! And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Davids. Looking for the runner. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Seedorf. Picked out brilliantly. Lovely feet. Oh, well played, lovely. Cleared away. Threads one in. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Owen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Rafael Leao. Seedorf. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's looking to set free a runner.
Manchester United showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Sporting go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
And it's Hullet. Rafael Leao looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Now it's Owen. Bellingham. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. He is just caressing the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, what has happened here? Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 2 then. And he can clear it away. Over to the left. Now it's Kimmich. Opts to play it back. Very nicely done. Nicely weighted ball. Sporting are looking to break at pace. Davids. Van Basten. He's picked his way through. Has a go! He should have put that one away.
Neymar is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Sporting have their 3rd corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe. David Villa. Now it's Owen. He won't be happy with that one. Bellingham has found the net here, of course. And it's Van Basten. Sporting have a free kick. Rijkaard. Seedorf. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. And it's Neymar. Fiddles it through. Tchouaméni gets across to intercept that. And here's Neymar. Bellingham. Nicely aimed pass. David Villa. Mbappe. Here's Tchouaméni.
3 minutes added time.
Seedorf. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Interesting ball. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Neymar. Very nicely done. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And here's Drogba. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he spark a counter here? It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Looking for the shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Malaysia with the corner. They're first. Tries to get it clear. No way through, so back it comes. That's an excellent interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, easy pickings there. And the keeper's got it again. They get a throw in. Foot in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Nicely aimed pass. Tomiyasu makes the interception. Rummenigge, distributed tidily. Rummenigge, that's a good ball out wide. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Lam. Interesting ball. That is a great pick out. And he was alert to it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's really well manoeuvred. Neymar. Can he finish? Sporting, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And here's Drogba. Rummenigge. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Drogba. Pull it. Oh, well played.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rummenigge might just make this.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Davids.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
That's a decent clearance. Messi. Mohamed Salah. Good spot, he's seen the run. Messi. Well, they can break here. And it's Drogba. Rummenigge. Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it. Malaysia are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
That has been slung wide. Tomiyasu attempts a clearance. Salah. Malaysia have it back and can go again. Drogba proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Rummenigge stood his ground strongly.
Rummenigge, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Rijkaard is there to clear.
Vamos ter minuto
Good
de
steal, he
compensação.
just read it. Chouameni, good looking ball, looking for the run. Now it's Hullet. Hullet. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're off again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a
Great hit! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Seedorf.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Van Bouten. Aim forwards. And here's Mohamed Salah. And it's Nedved.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Has a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Lahm. Rummenigge. Davids. And the shot! He's scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have had the... There's the hit! And one more try! They've done it! And with that goal comes comfort! With a predatory goal.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Sporting are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
So, what can they make of this?
Este jogo teve uma assistência de
Messi.
61.649
It's a really well-measured ball.
espectadores.
Laid back in. Mohamed Salah. Messi. And it's Nedved. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Passing nice and neat. Can he get it through? Oh, that was vital. Big chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Malaysia have their second corner now. Sporting are looking to go forward now. Malaysia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Salah. That's tidy. Nicely weighted ball. And he thumps it clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Neymar. And Zaire Emery. Messi. Is there any support? He might not need it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Look at the space. There's the shot. Sticks it away. Back within one. They have them in their sights again.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 20.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mbappe.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, good ball. And the pass is intercepted. Gives it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Oh, what a pass! Lam, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Kulusevski. He's had it taken off him. Czech gets good distance on it. And he's only too happy to take that back. Seedorf. Very much into the last knockings.
Sporting can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Schneider, quality ball. Mbappe!
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Nedved. Oh, well played, well played. And there goes the final whistle. Sporting pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win.